friends. Happy Wednesday. I have an apron. I brought an apron out. And I just realized it's totally soaked because I... What was that? Did you hear that noise? Hey, Bassy. Sebastian. Come here, bud. Bassy. Come here. Sebastian Travis York. Come here. Come here. Come here. Bassy. No. My apologies. I'll be right back. Yeah. No. House. Sorry, guys. I'll be back. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You go in. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm wearing my socks and sandals. I had to get the dog inside because the neighbor's dog is excited, and that means Bassy's gonna be out here yapping his head off. All right, good morning. Good morning. I think it's gonna be delish. Let's heat up this griddle. I need to get some propane. Oh, whoops. I'm like, what is going on? I haven't turned the propane on yet. You think I'm so well prepared. Who am I kidding? Like any of you think that I'm well prepared. It's the neighbor's dog. He's got a really high-pitched screech, and it stresses me out because I'm afraid the dog's it stresses me out for keeping, and not because the dog doesn't bother me, but the idea of Bassy running off after a neighbor's dog. So, all right, good morning. I'm outside in a sweater. It's a little, I should take this off. It's like 70. But the sun is perfect this morning. It's not so bright that I can't cook outside, because sometimes when it's too, whoops, oh my gosh, this is going well so far. There we go. Sometimes it's a little too bright. Yeah, I don't know if he was going in or out of the house, but the sound terrifies me. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some Chipotle flavored wraps, and we're gonna make some black bean and sweet potato quesadillas. I just made some sweet potatoes. They're already cooked. Hey, if you're watching this live, if you'd give it a share, it would mean the world to me. These are just, so this little steamer from Pampered Chef is just a veggie steamer. I chopped up 2 sweet potatoes. They're like 2 kind of small, medium-ish sweet potatoes. And I just peeled them and chopped them real small and threw them in the microwave for 14 minutes. I did it for 6 minutes, and then I did it for 8 more. And they're perfectly tender and beautiful. And they're gonna make a lovely hash to go on this quesadilla. I have never made Wonder Wraps outside here on the griddle, so we're about to see how it's gonna go. So let's make our Wonder Wrap mix. I'm also gonna make a spicy sauce to dip these in, and I'm gonna attempt to make that on the grill too. Can you make a sauce on a griddle? I don't know. I hope that I brought everything out with me that I need. Okay, so I think I did. How many of you believe that I have everything I need out here with me? Okay, I've got some egg whites. You can use the yellow kind. I'm going to use 1 cup of egg whites. I am going to put, you're probably right, Cindy. I'm going to put a couple tablespoons of psyllium, and then I'm going to close it up well, because if it gets knocked over on the deck, I'm going to have psyllium husk. Hey, Cheryl, good to see you. 2 tablespoons of psyllium. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of masa. This is the perfect day to be out here cooking on this thing, because the sun is like, it's not overtaking. This is masa, right? Yeah, I did grab the masa. 2 tablespoons of masa. And then I'm going to do some onion powder and some garlic powder. Just season it up real well. And then I'm going to do some chipotle powder, a good amount, because I want these to taste like chipotle. And they might be a little spicy, and that's okay. That's all right. I'm going to do like at least a 1/4 teaspoon, which is quite a bit when it comes to chipotle powder. But I want these to taste chipotle-y. Whoop. That is going to thicken up pretty quick. And I want it like kind of thick, but not so thick that I can't keep it together on the griddle. So I'm going to let it thicken for a few seconds. And then I'm going to spray my grill. I don't need to wipe that with my shirt. I have a built-in paper towel holder on my grill. Did you know that? Right here. As though I'm not using enough paper towels when I'm in the house, I can use a lot when I'm out of the house as well. All right. Oh, I wanted to put some nutritional yeast in there too. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of nutritional yeast. That's about all I have left. I was going to put that in my spicy sauce too, but apparently that's all I have left. I don't even think I have any more in the house. I think I'm completely out of nooch. All right, see how it's thickening up, like kind of like a batter, but not super thick and not super thin? That's where I want it. All right, so now I'm going to spray my griddle. I know, you're right, Shirley. I'm going to spray my griddle right there. I'm going to try one at a time just to see if I can get it right before I make a whole bunch extra. And you can do these obviously inside too on a frying pan. You don't have to do it out here on the griddle. I've never tried these on the griddle. I'm really hoping they work well. The thing about Wonder Wraps is you don't want them too thick and you don't want them too thin. It just takes playing around to get them to the right consistency, right thickness on the griddle. These are going to cook up fast on this thing. And I knew I was forgetting something. I didn't bring out a plate. That's all right. I've got a 13, what do you call that? Baking sheet. I'll just put paper towel down and I'll put those on paper towels. The thing about Wonder Wraps, when they start to dry around the edges and you start to see little bubbles, is basically like cooking a paper towel, cooking a pumpkin. Oh my gosh, a pancake. Look at that. Can you see it? It's beautiful. All right, now that I know it's going to work nicely, I can make more than one at a time. These are a fuel pull. These masa wraps are a fuel pull. If you are a trim healthy mama, these are an FP. If you're not a trim healthy mama, well, then you need to go to my website, joyfullifewithkj.com, and click on the very first thing near the top that says free course and learn all about trim healthy. My beginner's course used to be $199 and now it's free because honestly, I just really want people to learn about THM. I want them to become THMers. Look at that. That's a thing of beauty. Look at that. Oh, and it smells like a corn tortilla. It smells beautiful. I gotta say, making them on this thing is probably the easiest it's ever been to make. And these are low enough in fat and carbs that you legit can eat all 4 of these. You can eat this whole batch. It's a cup of egg whites. It's great protein for your meal, but you don't have to eat all of them, but you can. You totally can. How many carbs is in 2 tablespoons of masa? These might be an E if you eat the whole thing. Let me look. 1/3 of a cup. How many tablespoons are in 1/3 of a cup? Anybody know? Somebody look that up. How many tablespoons are in 1/3 of a cup? The Wonder Wraps recipe is, these ones are a little different. These are masa wraps, so they're a little different than what's in the THM book. Oh man, these cook beautifully on here. Beautifully. Ooh, that is way hotter than it should be. I need to move that to the side before it explodes. That would not be good. Gosh, I've out of this. 4 tablespoons and a quarter cup, so 5 tablespoons. Okay, so I used, so let's say that would be about 4 carbs per tablespoon, and I used 2. So this whole serving is going to have 8 carbs. So these would totally be a fuel pull. These are a great alternative to a low carb tortilla. Low carb tortillas are a staple for a lot of us, and it's not the end of the world, but they can slow down your weight loss a little if you rely on them too much. And these are thick. I made these thick. They're going to be good. Look how quick they cook on here. So fast. You get these things seasoned really well. The masa wraps, they are not in the book, but they are maybe somebody can find the masa Wonder Wrap recipe and link it. It's on the can't remember whose website it's on. But it's basically the Wonder Wrap with a couple of things removed and masa added. It's 1 cup of egg whites, 2 tablespoons of masa, 2 tablespoons of psyllium husk, and then your seasoning. If you're using fresh egg whites, you have to thin it out a little bit with water. But I'm not. I'm using canned egg whites. Is that even a thing? Boxed egg whites. See if I can get one more out of here. I can get one baby Wonder Wrap. Just be gentle with them and pour them around like this. If you have a flat top stone that you know, like a griddle for the frying pan griddle, those work really good too. Or you can use a little skillet and thin these out just a little more. If you thin them out a little more and use a little skillet, then you can pour it in the skillet and kind of move the skillet around and it will roll up the sides. You know what I mean? All right. Let's make our sweet potato hash. I'm gonna spray a little of that. I'm gonna go ahead and cook up all this sweet potato, even though I'm not gonna eat it all now. I'm just gonna have it in the fridge for leftovers. Let me move this out of my way. All right, I'm gonna add some salt, some pepper, my sweet potatoes. And I'm gonna add some seasonings. I'm gonna add a good amount of chipotle. I want these very chipotle flavored. Yes, they'll be spicy. It's just onion powder. This is garlic powder. I'm gonna turn that baby down. She is too hot. She's cranking. I need to get that masa wrap off there. They come out perfect. Look at that, you guys. Aren't they beautiful? They're perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. The good thing about a Traeger or a Blackstone, as long as you season it really well, like I can cook low fat meals on here now. When I first got it, I couldn't because it wasn't seasoned well. But the longer I season this, the better it gets at not sticking. So now I can cook eggs. I can cook those Wonder Wraps with just a little spray and it works fine. When I'm done today, I'll take some coconut oil and I clean it that way with some, I'll put coconut oil on a rag when it's like not this hot, but just slightly hot. And I'll just clean it with that, scrape any excess oil and it will be beautiful. And things, You get a little bit of sticking here, but look at this. These sweet potatoes with no fat. Just that cooking spray. Look how they're grilling up. Can you see this? How they're grilling up? All right, I'm gonna add some black beans and I'm gonna kind of mash them on my griddle because these are gonna go inside my quesadilla. So I'll turn my heat down a little. 1 can of black beans. I'm gonna add my same seasoning, garlic, onion, chipotle, and salt. Big old dog hair. Woo! I hate it when it happens. It jumps me. I got wicked jumpy. All right. I'm going to mash that up. Where is my fork? I know I brought out a fork. I'm positive of it because it was the last thing I grabbed on the way out the door. Where did I put it? It's here. In my Wonder Wrap batter. I'm just going to like mash it a little. I'm not going to completely mash it because I still want some texture, but I want it kind of like a little bit like a refried bean, just not completely mashed like a hummus. I could use a little water. I think I'm going to go get a plate and some water. I'll be right back. BRB. I'm coming. You gotta be patient though. Need some water and a plate. I'm coming. All right, you can come out now if you can be calm. Come on. Move. All right, I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to my black beans. That do with that fork. Oh, they're gonna be perfect. They're gonna get crispy. Yeah, see, and if I just scrape it a little, they're not even sticking. Oh, they're perfect. They're perfect. Check my potatoes. My potatoes are gorgeous. I'm just gonna move them to the side. My heat is down on low because whoops, flying sweet potatoes off the side. Oh man, they're crispy. Yum! All right, moving those to the side because they're done. Really, I mean, all I'm really doing is kind of making like a semi-refried bean that is hot through because I want to spread it on my masa wrap. All right, those are done. Turn that down. Let's see. Let me move that. I'm going to turn this side down, slide it over. You could totally add chicken to this too. If you want to add chicken, go right ahead. All right. I'm going to take 2 of my wraps. Try to get 2 that are kind of the same size. Those 2. Those 2 are the same size. All right. I'm going to add a little extra oil right here because I'm going to try to get them mildly crispy. And I'm going to take some of my black beans and spread that on. And then I'm going to take some of my sweet potato and put that on. And then On the other masa wrap, I'm going to spread a little bit of jalapeno Laughing Cow. You could use any Laughing Cow. I'm going to use jalapeno. I didn't bring out a knife. That's all right. I don't need it. See, Cindy's reading my mind. Laughing Cow. Do you ever wonder what the cow is laughing at? Like, is he laughing at the fact that his product is low fat and it's probably not even really cheese? And people are calling it cheese? Is that what he's laughing at? What do you think? I don't know. You could use any flavor of Laughing Cow though, but the jalapeno is my new favorite. It's the newest one that they have. And it's so good. I'll slap that on top. Spray the top of that. And give her a flip. Try to keep as much inside as I can. There goes some filling flying out the side. I'm going to shut this burner off over here. All right, now I'm going to make a little sauce. I don't know that I can make a sauce on a grill. Can you make a sauce on a grill? I've never tried. Maybe. Let's see. I'm going to take one Laughing Cow. These are only 1.5 grams of fat each. Probably making a sauce is better left to the microwave, but I don't have one on the deck. I don't have a microwave out here. So I'm going to try to make it on the griddle. I'm going to melt my Laughing Cow the best I can. Oop, she's slippery. I'm going to add some liquid to it. I don't know if this will work. We'll just see. Add a little almond milk to it. My heat down. I don't know if this just busted a nail. Come on, I can't get the salt out. She's thick. I can't. Sims. Okay. I don't know what happened there, but I just had to switch to my iPad. My phone just completely disconnected, so my picture is totally different now. I have no idea what just happened there. Can you see me now? Can you hear me? I don't know what that was all about. My phone disconnected, so now I'm on my iPad, so the picture isn't so great. I don't know. My phone just like disconnected and will not reconnect. So sorry about that. There's no sound. There's no audio. Hold on. Well, one moment. See if I can figure out what's going on. I don't know why it did that. I don't know what's going on. Allow. Waiting permissions. Enter studio. How about now? Can you hear me now? I just restarted my phone. Try that. Hopefully. Give it a minute. Hopefully that's all right. That's better. I don't know what that was all about. Okay, well, we're back. That was weird. All right. Whew, she's splattering all over my shirt. All right. Here's my quesadilla. That looks good, doesn't it? Looks good. And I'm just going to put my sauce in a bowl on the side. All I did was melt down a Laughing Cow, add some almond milk to soften it, and then I added a whole bunch of salsa and ended up, because it took me so long to finish up here because my technical issues, I had to add a little extra almond milk. So all it is a sauce. I have that Laughing Cow sauce that I make all the time that is just Laughing Cow, nooch, and almond milk. And so there we go. All right, that's what it looks like. Hello. Now, if I had a knife, I would cut this, but let's see if I can cut it with this. I'm squishing the sides out because I don't have a knife out here. All right, try to show you. This is what it looks like. Okay, if you eat all of these all of the tortillas, yeah, that's hot. You got plenty of protein. That's what it looks like. Yeah, a pizza cutter, anything like that would work better than just, a spatula. Yeah, that is really good. Very carby, like super satisfying carb wise. The black beans and the sweet potato, they are the most perfect combination. Those two together are absolutely divine. So now I have some leftover black beans here. I might have to add a little liquid too because they sat there so long while I was messing with my camera that they got dried out. But those will go in a power bowl. And these, I think, will be part of a power bowl for lunch. Look at these sweet potatoes, you guys. See that? Aren't they beautiful? Gorgeous. All right, there we go. It's messy on my plate, but I've got a sweet potato, black bean quesadilla, Chipotle Wonder Wraps, and a spicy, yummy sauce to dip in it. It's just like a cheesy salsa. All right, that's it. Yay! That's good. I'm gonna go eat. It's got plenty of protein, but I say it's got plenty of protein. If you were to eat all the tortillas, it's plenty of protein. But if you're just eating 2 tortillas, add some protein on the side. You've got some protein in your black beans, but there isn't like a good 30 grams of protein with this, which is what you're going for, 25 to 30 grams. So add some chicken if you want. Add a protein coffee on the side, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go throw some chocolate whey in with my coffee. Plus, I already had essentials this morning, so I'm packing some protein already, okay? But I'm going to go add some chocolate whey to this, and it will be even more proteiny. All right. Now I got a mess to clean up. I got enough stuff for 40 meals to carry in. I kind of just want to eat all these sweet potatoes. Oh, they're good. They're good, you guys. That Chipotle seasoning on there. Oh, those are divine. All right, my friends, I love you so much. Thanks for joining me. Listen, I'm having a webinar coming up free called Revitalize Your Journey, where we're going to talk about the importance of healthy routines in your journey. I am doing a webinar Friday night at 8 p.m. and also Monday night at 6:30. You can register for both. You can register for one. I don't care. If you click on the link at the top of this, you can register. And if you can't come, if you register and then you're like, KJ, I can't come, it's okay because you'll get the replay in your email automatically. I'm also preparing a week of free group coaching coming up June 17th through the 21st. There is a wait list for that. If you go I sent an email last night where you can sign up to be notified when registration opens for the free week of coaching. Send that email to everyone you know. Let's get this free week of group coaching to have as many people as we can possibly stand, just to drive the Minion team crazy with messages. They'll go nuts, and I love it. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you back tomorrow. Have a great